I was talking to Lauren offline about how certain people have kind of messaged me in more of a maybe abrupt way. And I've answered, and I've talked about this on previous episodes where like I don't like just being a link or someone's Google.
You're your own customer service rep. You get turned into a rep.
Yeah, like someone is like, where did you get this? Link, please. Send this to me. And it's like, hey, I'm a person. And like, I'm happy to share. I'm never going to gatekeep where I got something. But if you aren't going to approach me with like
Humanity.
a shred of humanity, it wears me down.
Yeah.
And I was kind of like talking about this with Lauren, and you sent me a really good
little infographic.
Yeah, of like the people who have the most access to you, you know, like obviously your IRL core community.
People who have your phone number.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the literal last layer of that is like people who follow you on the internet, because though we have connection and we may have rapport, like you don't know me and I don't know you. So it's hard for us to understand the nuance via text. I had a really lovely interaction today. I went to the ceramic studio at lunch because I'm trying to just force myself to get back there, even if it's in small increments of time. And I was like, I'm going to wear my headphones. I'm going to be productive. And of course I didn't, because I love to gab. And that has been such a lovely space for connecting with community. And there's a gal there that we've said hi to each other. And like, I always was like, I think I follow her on the internet. And I had my headphones on and she was like, hey, and I took them off and I was like, hey, and she's like, I've never actually introduced myself to you. And I was like, I think we follow each other on the internet. And she was like, I think so too. And then she introduced herself and we had such an amazing conversation. Like I was so boosted after going there. And like I went, like right before I was about to leave, I went and I asked her, I was like, can you tell me what your Instagram is? I want to make sure that I am following you. And I wasn't. And I explained to her, like, I'm trying really hard to unfollow people who I don't know in real life, because I don't feel like I should have access to your personal life if I don't know you. And it's one thing for me to follow other like influencers or people who are sharing as like content creators. But if it's just a person and I'm like, oh, that person has cool style, like I shouldn't know who your mom is or like who your partner is or like what you guys ate for dinner. Like that, I'm trying to navigate that sort of parasocial relationship and remove that when I have control over it. And I said that to her, and because I don't want anyone to feel like it's like I don't think you're interesting, so I don't follow you. But now that we had that lovely conversation, I was like, okay, I know what you do for work. I know what your pets' names are. I asked you the pinata question. We giggled about a lot of stuff. Now I feel like I'm allowed to have access.
Yeah, it does seem like a social faux pas to like not follow your friends, or like I struggle with the same thing. I found myself even like I used to, even though I wasn't posting as much, I would still lurk for a while.
Yeah.
I don't even lurk anymore because I want to experience my friends in real life. I want to have our experiences. I don't want to passively consume them. And I'm really struggling with that because half of my Instagram connections, actually a little more than half probably, are professional connections. Like we all got on there because we were sharing our little design projects.
Yeah.
And then you meet people, you follow each other, blah, blah, blah. And there are some personal connections on there too. And yeah, I don't want anyone to think that I'm mad at them because I didn't like their last post or watch their story. I'm not on my phone that much. And I figure if it's really important, we'll get in touch.
And I think that that's really great. I think, you know,
it still doesn't feel great because I still feel like I should be, you know, supporting my friends and like with my eyeballs.
Sure.
But it's also a trade-off because it's like, you know, I don't want to, I stare at my laptop, my big screen all day for work, and I work on my medium screen, my iPad.
Yeah.
The little screen is the one that makes me the saddest.
Yeah.
Maybe because of the body language that I have when I'm on the little screen.
Just like fully shrimping. Yeah. Yeah. Or for me, it's like laying in bed and it's like right underneath my face.
Actually, because I've been getting so into fucking skincare YouTube, I was like, oh, it's probably not good if my neck's like this, like on my phone. Probably not good for the décolletage.
Sure. Yeah. Gotta keep that taut.